LinkedIn recommendations are a fantastic way to network. And why they're so fantastic is it's really, really an easy process. And you're networking with warm people, people you've worked with, people you know, people you trust and like. So, in this very short video, what we want to go over is what's the process? How do you utilize LinkedIn recommendations as one of the most valuable networking tools today? And this advice isn't being shared anywhere else, and it's crazy because you will see how easy it is to create massive impact in your job search by just using LinkedIn recommendations. Now, one quick tip or trick is depending on where you are, you need to have an optimized LinkedIn profile. So start there before you take this step. But if you're open to work, add that banner. Make sure you have a strong call to action for the jobs you're looking for. Specifically, you can see I have this carousel going right here, but just create strong call to actions for what you're looking for in your job search. That's going to help the people you're trying to network with to help you. And I'll pin a video up above just so you can check out that video if you haven't seen it before. So let's dive right in. So where are LinkedIn recommendations? Well, they're at the bottom of our profile. So let's scroll down. And a lot of stuff on my profile, obviously. And so as we get to this recommendations category, it's not about others seeing it. It's about you utilizing it as a strategy to network with people at companies that you potentially want to work at. So we're really focused in on this given category, and let's dive right in to the strategy without spending too much time looking at my LinkedIn profile. So LinkedIn recommendations networking tracker. I can even create a link and I'll throw this in the YouTube description and I'll just clear it out and use it as a shareable spreadsheet for everybody. So here's what I did. This is my target company list. So I found 19 companies that I was interested in, and maybe I want to go back to Google, and some of these are big companies like Amazon and Apple, and then other ones are ballers like OpenAI and Anthropic. But for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to start with two, OpenAI and Databricks, and show you how easy this exercise is. So OpenAI. So here's what you're going to do. You are going to put the company name into the search bar in LinkedIn. Then you're going to click on the people button. Then you're going to click on first connections. And then you are just going to make sure that the current company is OpenAI. Because again, if this is one of our target companies, we want people who are actively working there and could potentially refer us. So here's what I did. I just did a quick snapshot here of my first connections, and instantly I was like, okay, I worked with Christian, I worked with Taylor, I worked with Devin, I worked with Karen. Let's go to the second page. I worked with Jaron, and the rest of the people I kind of know, but those are the people, the 5 people on this list who I have specific memories of and could actually call out what I could talk about from a recommendation standpoint. So here's what I did. Let's go back to our trusty spreadsheet and go to people. So with those 5 people, Taylor, Christian, Devin, Karen, and Jaron, I just wrote a few notes of things that I remembered about them that I really liked. And so with Taylor, it was great sourcer for PGMs, that was specifically program managers and technical program managers, smart, creative, and helpful. And then I'm just noting, hey, have I actually written that recommendation yet? It's just a tracking tool. And these were the 5 people that I kind of identified. Then I did a similar search for Databricks. Okay, and Databricks is a very good company, trending company. So instantly I was like, okay, definitely worked with Derek, remember him, remember Brian, but I remember Derek a little bit better. Shilpi, we were on the same team, so hard to forget her. She was great. And as I'm going through these names, I'm just kind of scrolling down. I'm going on to the second page. Okay, Jenny. Jenny was really smart, worked on leadership recruiting. Her husband worked on my direct team. She helped me with a lot of different initiatives, so I know Jenny. And I know some of these other people, but again, not as well as I know the 3 I've called out. And then I just kind of look through this and I say, okay, these are the people that I know and I feel really comfortable with, and I could write them recommendations. So again, I added in Derek, Shilpi, oops, Derek Schilpe and Jenny, and then I kind of took notes on them, and then I'm noting here. And so 8 names of just my 2 out of 19 target companies. And of course, yes, we want to recognize that I'm very well connected and I'm probably going to have more names than the average person, but we can obviously grow this list and develop this list. Okay, so let's come back here. So now that I've recognized, let's say Taylor, for example, Taylor and I know each other pretty well and have kind of stayed in touch on and off since we both left Google, but I've never written her a recommendation. So here's what I would do. To save us time, let's go to GPT or whatever your preferred LLM is. And I just wrote, you are an expert at writing short LinkedIn recommendations. Please take a look at Taylor's LinkedIn profile. And then we would attach it there, which I forgot to do. She supported my program manager and technical program manager hires by supporting great candidates. Here are a few notes about Taylor. And then this is perfect. I had the pleasure of working with Taylor as she supported my program manager and technical program manager hiring effort. She's smart, creative, and a highly effective sourcer, bringing her in top tier candidates quick and consistently, etc. And so, yes, of course, I would take this and I would tweak this, right, to be in my own words and not have the M dashes, the GPT M dashes, etc. But what's happened here is now I have this list. And let's go back to this list. So I have this list of 8 people with the help of GPT and just taking a couple notes and going through this exercise on just these 2 companies. I could probably do all of this work for these 8 people in 1 hour. So 8 great networking opportunities in 1 hour. And then of this, after I complete this, maybe we bring in a notes category here to see who follows up, but I guarantee you when you write unsolicited LinkedIn recommendations, what's going to come back? People are going to come back and try and help you. And especially if you've identified on your LinkedIn profile that you're in job search mode, the people you liked, the people who liked you are going to be willing to help you more than just doing the cold outreach, the cold networking. So long story short, do not miss this opportunity in the recommendations section to give. I know you've worked with amazing people in the past, and the law of reciprocity. When you give, people want to reciprocate. So use this as a strategy. Please, in the comments below, try it out. Let me know how it worked or how it works, because I know it's a fantastic strategy. I really hope this video helps. Thanks.